Hey friends, it's Kate Attack here, and welcome to the first Let's Play of the channel. This is something that I've been wanting to do for some time, and I bought this game kind of for that purpose. I've been holding off from playing it until I got a chance to record, and so here we are. So about Firewatch, it is a single-player, first-person kind of mystery game set in Wyoming, and you take control of a ranger guy named Henry. I've been really looking forward to playing this game. Anyone that I mention it to just says it's a really just fabulous game, and so I'm excited. Let's dive into it. Ready, set, go. Also, the lovely little mention here of their cute little like menu that pans around. Really freaked me out the first time I loaded up the game to test it. I was like, wait, hang on. But I'm seeing it now. It's all good. All right, let's do this. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. UC Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Or compliment her. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. That's a powerful cheeseburger, damn. Oh, here we are. Wait. That's dust. That is dust I see. This elevator is filthy. Ugh, okay, we're just gonna get out of this elevator. I assume. Gotta flop that on her bag. Only one here? Presume that's my cute little truck. See if there's anything cute and secret hanging out over here. Gotta explore the crevices as you do. Okay, okay. What about up here? See a weird shadow? Oh, okay, a gate. Alright, I would have totally ran up there and just ran on foot as far as I could go if they let me. But they thought of players like me well in advance. They knew. They just knew. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I mean, both dogs are good, but I want to make Julia happy, so we're gonna go with the beagle. We're gonna pick up the beagle, and she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. "1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids?" she asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. A couple little idiots. I mean, one day. Yeah, one day. Why rush? She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her that she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? One day, she says. Okay, one day. 6 months later, you get engaged, lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Ooh. Got our lovely truck again. Can we go this way? So obviously that's the path, but... Alright, fire danger. I don't know what that says. I assume extreme? I can't even read that. Maybe it says fuck. I don't know. But that's dangerous. That's bad. And I'm assuming it's that bad because they got Mr. Broseph McCatterton instead of Smokey the Bear. Because Smokey would really do us some good here. Disappointment. Alright. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. I hope we see some bears. I don't know if we'll get to react or interact with them at some point in time, but I'd like to see one. I want to see like this game's style of a bear. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may be vague along several stretches and disappears entirely at some... I want to say this is washes, but that doesn't make any sense, does it? No. Wait. As many confusing side paths? Something, something, something. Make a plan, be prepared. Okay, we're prepared. We're fine. We'll be fine. We're a ranger, bro. We know what we're doing, right? Totally. Totally. We know what we're doing. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I think we just better cool off. Let's just ignore it, cool off. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. We're gonna have to go spicy on this one, because, you know, here's traditional, but we're gonna be spicy. We're gonna be a spicy Victoria's Secret model. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Why, thank you, Julia. Ooh, very orange. Orangey red. Look at that sunset. Getting the long dark vibes here. I love it. Except a lot warmer. A whole lot warmer and possibly less deadly. Two Forks Fire Lookout, 8 miles. Holy nuts. Okay, this guy's just been traveling forever. Alright, spacebar. Womp. Lovely sunset. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. "The fucked dog," Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. Same girl. Same. You confront the attacker. Now, normally I would probably just, you know, low confrontation, not escalate at all, but seeing as the puppy dog gets unfairly kicked, we're gonna beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. Both of these options fucking suck. None of these are fair to anybody. Cause who knows, this could be like her favorite absolute dream job at Yale. This seems like her dream job, so why the hell would I convince her? But it's also like stupid to do this. Lesser of two evils would probably have to be I hate it. We're just gonna convince her not to take it. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Sounds like the start of something not good. She was found crying in the stairwell. Maybe we should talk to somebody, make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. We gotta do the right thing and get some help, see what's going on. We're gonna talk to somebody about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh, cute. Little bag. My arm. Can't really look around much more, but look at the sky. Lovely. Oh. Oh! So pretty! Oh my god. We might have to censor that. I don't know how YouTube feels about that, but spicy. Oof. Spice. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. she is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. Sits with you for a couple of months. This would be tough. You gotta do what's best for her. She needs care. She needs full-time care. We taking a nap here or just looking up? Where did he come from? Okay. Assuming we just drop down there. It's Boogie. So bright. Oh, oh, oh. Look at him. Look at him having a snack. How close can we get till he notices us? Right about here. No, stop. Want to get closer. Stop. I can't run. I'm like slowed by invisible jelly. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then, every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Oh. Okay. I'm attached to a dog I've never seen. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. All right. Wow. All right, so that was a very dramatic introduction, and I think we're about to hit some more steady gameplay here, so I think we will go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see you guys back next time for more. Love your face. Take care of yourself.